The American Southwest is home to some of the most incredible landscapes in the country, and today we're headed to one of the most beautiful spots in the area to spend a couple of nights off-grid camping in our Airstream. We're Paul and Shannon Wakeham, and these are our dogs, Jackson and Doug. We've been traveling full-time for almost 3 years, living out of Airbnbs and our 19-foot Airstream Travel trailer. In today's video, we're heading to Lone Rock Beach right on Lake Powell, where we have unbeatable waterfront views, incredible sunrises, and amazing hiking just a few minutes away. If you liked the video, we'd be so appreciative if you gave it a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and subscribe. Hope you enjoy! We're headed out for 1 or 2 nights of off-grid camping in southern Utah, northern Arizona. Honestly, I don't even know if we're gonna be in Utah or Arizona. We are headed to a campground called Lone Rock Beach Campground. It's right on Lake Powell. Before getting to camp, we stopped to fill up our propane tanks at a local RV park, and they were nice enough to let us fill up our water jug too. Stopped to get some gas and of course some road trip snacks, then started making the drive to the campground. The drive was incredibly scenic, and soon enough we reached the entrance to the campground and saw Lone Rock out in the distance. Before the fun could begin though, we had to dump our tanks. This campground is really neat because you can just pick a spot anywhere on the beach. You do need to be careful not to get stuck in the sand though. You are right on the water. It is so beautiful. We pulled onto the beach and found what is quite possibly the best camp spot we have ever had. So we just picked our camp spot. It's not crowded at all. Look at this view. This is crazy. This might be the best view we have ever had from a campsite. I am literally in awe that this is the view from our campsite. I saw some photos of this place before we came, but it is so much better in person. And I wasn't even sure if there would be water because I know Lake Powell can get really low and sometimes there's not water in this area. I don't even think the camera is doing it justice. This is amazing. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I think it's too windy. Might need some rocks. It is a tad bit windy, but it should calm down. Paul has a special way of putting down the stabilizers when we get to camp. It's very efficient.
That's right.
One downside to being on this beautiful sandy beach is that I think there's gonna be sand everywhere in the trailer. We just had a gust of wind and I can already tell on the dinette there's like little pieces of sand everywhere, so that should be interesting. I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of this over the next couple of days. So we're gonna take a walk down to the beach, even though it's very windy right now and we're probably gonna get lots of sand in our faces, but it's just too pretty not to go down there. It's a little bit windy.
There's so much sand in my eyes.
Oh no. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me again. You want to smell it? Oh, okay. You do it a big inspect. Do you approve? So over the next couple of days, we are super excited to be testing the DJI portable power system. They are the sponsor of this video. If you've watched any of our off-grid camping videos before, you know we're always conserving power, especially when we need to get some work done during our camping trip and we're using things that draw a lot of power like our Starlink. It's always kind of a balancing act between do we turn the lights on, do we use the Starlink, because we always need to worry about how charged our trailer batteries are. So we're going to be testing out the DJI Power 1000 and and then we also have the expansion battery 2000. Having this extra power system is going to be amazing for when we go on these off-grid camping trips. It's going to allow us to stay out for longer and camp a little more comfortably. We're excited to splurge a little bit on our power consumption over the next couple of days. So as you can see, you have a ton of different options to use for charging. 2 USB-A ports, 2 USB-C ports, and then you have 2 regular wall outlets right here. This is our GoPro charger, which I know we're going to be using a lot over the next couple of days because I never remembered to bring extra batteries. We charged these both to 100% at home. We just used this regular wall outlet plug. They were very quiet while they were charging. They charged incredibly fast.
I think my favorite part is being able to see all the statistics of how many watts we're currently using and how much time we have left.
So you can get one of these DJI Power Bluetooth dongles. All you need to do is plug it into your battery and then download the DJI Home app. So you can use the app to see your input. So if we had this plugged into the wall or had it plugged into the solar panel, which we'll show you later on, it would show us how much power we were currently getting, what your batteries are at, how much time you have remaining, and also how much power you're outputting right now. In addition to plugging it into a regular wall outlet, you can also charge your batteries via a solar panel that is super lightweight and compact, as well as their super fast car charger. We have personally used DJI products for years, including our first drone we ever purchased back in 2016 and this DJI gimbal years ago. If you want to check out the DJI portable power system, all of the links will be in the description of this video. Douglas, did he steal that from you? Douglas has been playing keep away with that ball for probably the last 20 minutes. Jackson found it down on the beach and Jackson just came and grabbed it from him. Who's gonna get it? You might blow away, buddy. You're very cute. You're the cutest chocolate boy I've ever seen. So if you watched our last off-grid camping video, we were talking about how the latch down here broke. Paul ordered a new latch, so he's gonna fix it.
Some nice hair you have.
It's my wind hair.
I'd say so.
What is he doing?
The ball's under there and he's hiding from Jackson.
Oh.
Douglas.
Douglas, you go to desperate measures to hide the ball.
Come on, buddy. Oh. Good boys.
Good as new?
I'd say so. Something I would never think to plug in the trailer, but I have the ability to now, is my drill battery charger.
That's a happy man.
So with the main battery and the expansion battery and all of this stuff plugged in, we still have 29 hours left if we were to pull this amount of power continuously. So a bonus to having the Airstream instead of camping in our rooftop tent that we used to camp in all the time is that we can escape the elements and the wind, and I can still sit here and enjoy the view outside. But on our way out here, we actually were just talking about how we miss camping in the rooftop tent and we need to start planning some overlanding type trips for this summer. So maybe we'll have some overlanding videos to come. We haven't been in our rooftop tent camping since we got the Airstream because this is obviously just so much more comfortable, but it is so fun to take the Jeep out into the middle of nowhere, take it on some dirt roads that there's no way we could tow the trailer onto, and get some really cool campsites. So maybe we'll do that sometime soon. Do you want to go for a ride? And then whenever we get back, you get your dinner? How'd all this sand get in my bed? We brought some groceries to make dinner, but we are really in the mood for pizza. Specifically Paul. And it does sound pretty nice to come back here and have a pizza and look at this view while we're eating pizza. So there's not many options for pizza here in town. There's like Pizza Hut and Domino's, so we're gonna grab a Domino's pizza, bring it back to camp. That'll be my first time ever having Domino's pizza. Really? Actually, I haven't had Domino's that many times, but I think I had it a couple of times in college. Do you think you're gonna get a bite of pizza? I can almost guarantee it. That's what he's doing right now. He's telling me I would like a bite of Domino's pizza. Give me paw if you want some Domino's. No. You don't want any Domino's? You better give her your paw. You better give me paw. Oh. Oh, thank you. Good boy. Will you give me paw if you want some pizza? You got little arms. Are you a daddy's boy or what? Time to go get some pizza. How many times in this video do you think I'm gonna say, I can't believe this view?
This is crazy.
Wow, it looks good.
Still very windy outside, unfortunately. We were hoping maybe we'd get to eat dinner outside, but that's not going to be the case. So we're just going to enjoy some pizza, watch some Netflix on the computer, and hang out in here. One piece of pizza didn't quite make it. How many bites have you guys had so far?
0.
This definitely isn't the first. It is still so windy outside. I can hear it from inside of the trailer. It was supposed to calm down at around 6 p.m. Tomorrow, it's not supposed to be windy, so let's really hope that's the case so we can get out to do some exploring. We'll see you guys tomorrow. It's an absolutely beautiful morning here. There is no wind whatsoever, which is so nice compared to yesterday. You can't even guess what I'm about to say. I can't believe this view. Right now, we're just taking it easy, making a pot of coffee. Paul and I didn't sleep too well last night. We're not really sure why. We usually sleep really well in the Airstream. Maybe there was something in the pizza that kept us awake. I really don't know. We slept in just a little bit, got up at sunrise. I know that doesn't sound like sleeping in, but slept in a little bit later compared to usual. Just gonna have a big cup of coffee, maybe get some work done, and then go do some exploring.
How did you two sleep? I think you slept pretty good, huh?
You boys wanna go for a little walk? Let's go to the water.
Watching the duckies? Oh, you're such a good boy.
It is about 11 a.m. now. We have to get just a little bit of work done before heading out to explore the area. We want to go check out some trails, maybe some viewpoints. So we're going to do that and then figure out a plan for the day and go head out. We plugged in our Starlink so that we could have Wi-Fi to catch up on some emails, and I have to say, this is probably the best office view we will ever have. Do you want to go for a walk? So our first stop today is called the Beehive Trail. I'm not even sure if there's a designated trail in this area. It kind of looks like you just explore. It takes you to something called the New Wave. If you've heard of the Wave in Arizona, you have to get a permit. It's super hard to get. We've applied for it multiple times. We've never been able to get one. We'll see if this looks anything like the actual wave. We've only seen photos of it. Pretty much everywhere you look, there's just these crazy looking rock formations, so many cool lines in the rock and textures, really neat. I think I found the tiniest little arch to ever be an arch, right there. We're a little bit unsure which area technically is this new wave. This kind of looks like it, but it's kind of hard to find where it's marked on the map specifically. We're just gonna keep exploring. It's definitely very beautiful either way. We're gonna make our way back to the car, which thankfully we kind of looped around and it's just right down here, very close. Super cool area to explore, but we're gonna go try to find some other spots, maybe some overlooks that look into Lake Powell or maybe the Colorado River, see what we can find.
Oh. Does he see a light?
It's from my watch and his collar.
Paul found something on the map called Gramps Garage that looks like a pretty cool feature. We're headed to go check it out, but we have to drive down a very sandy road and Paul said he's not worried about the Jeep getting stuck. Let's hope that's the case. Well, here it is, Gramps Garage. Could drive right up to it. And there is so much glass here, so the dogs will not be getting out of the car.
Might be stuck. Never mind.
Just had to put it in 4 low, right?
And the front and rear lockers are both on.
If we were to get stuck, we also could air down our tires one, and we also have Max Tracks in the back, which could definitely get us out of a sandy situation if we were to be stuck, so that's why we're not too nervous. We have only had to use our Max Tracks one time before, and it was literally on a pull-off. Oh my goodness, that worked so well! It was in southern Utah where when it gets wet here, the dirt and sand just like turns into this thick mud that just like engulfs your tires. The next spot we came to check out is an area called The Chains. We just saw it marked on Google Maps, figured we'd come check it out. Looked kind of off the beaten path, and this is our view right from the parking lot. And you can see down into the canyon. It is really beautiful, so I don't think there's a trail here. We'll probably just walk around a little bit, check out the view. From what I've seen in pictures, this almost looks more like the wave than the other spot we were just at. And it's so quiet here. There were only a couple of other cars in the parking lot, so this is definitely a bit of a hidden gem. After spending some time enjoying the view and relaxing in the sun, we made our way back to the car to head to one last overlook for the day. This is called the Grand View Overlook. You just park and walk maybe a minute or so. This overlook was the perfect way to wrap up our sightseeing for the day with views miles into the distance. It was absolutely beautiful. So it's getting close to dinner time. Paul went out for a run actually, and we're making some potatoes tonight as one of our sides, and I know these are gonna take forever to cook in the cast iron pan, so I'm gonna get a head start on these. And we're just having a very simple dinner, going to have some ground beef, but it's actually local ground beef from a local rancher in southern Utah, and we've had it before. It is so good, some of the best meat, if not the best meat we've ever had. Then we're just gonna have some vegetables, keeping it really simple. So I think I forgot to mention that we did decide to stay a second night. When we came here yesterday, we were unsure if we were gonna just stay one night or maybe we'd push it to 2 nights. It's only $14 a night to camp here. After we wrapped up our hikes today, going to the different overlooks, we figured, let's just stay another night. I think it's definitely going to be worth it because Paul's making a campfire. I'm finishing up dinner. It's a beautiful night. It did get cloudy compared to the beautifully sunny day we had, but it has been so beautiful all day, and no wind today. So in addition to the camping fee, I think there is a $30 per day fee you would need to pay to visit here. However, if you have a national park pass, you're able to use that. So we didn't need to pay that fee, and all we needed to pay was the $14 camping fee. That is a really great deal for having these incredible views from camp.
Tonight we're trying a new style of fire. I saw someone on YouTube do this recently. They called it a top-down fire, where supposedly if you build a little fire on top of a bunch of logs, the hot coals from the little fire will drop down and light the bigger logs on fire. I have to be honest, I'm a little bit skeptical.
Dinner doesn't get much simpler than that, and I don't blame you if that doesn't look appetizing to you. Greens, potatoes, ground beef. We didn't even remember to bring a sauce to put on top. All I have are In-N-Out ketchup packets from who knows when we got In-N-Out last.
Well, it looks like your fire worked.
It's a top-down fire. It's like a gigantic candle.
Can I interest you in an In-N-Out ketchup packet?
Wow. Savory. Honestly, I think it's fantastic.
What did you just say?
Shannon said, with a slightly sad face, it'd be so much better with some sauce. And I said, honestly, I think it's fantastic.
You heard it here first. Greens, ground beef, potatoes, In-N-Out ketchup.
Fantastic.
Did you find a good one?
Definitely not.
Paul has been scouring the beach for a stick to make s'mores. It'll do.
I don't think so. The dogs get these little things stuck in their paws, and we call them, it's pretty lame, but we call them ouchies. This is the ouchie bush. Oh gosh. Whoa.
You have the peanut butter, as requested, and I have one dark chocolate, and there was a leftover peanut butter square.
Can I have this?
No.
Wow, that's a pro roasted marshmallow.
You gotta scoop it,
I can't.
like I told you last time.
I can't. I got it. I'm a champion. Oh no, we got the innards.
Oh no. Don't get an ouchie in your mouth.
Ouch, you might say. Oh, there's peanut butter. I forgot. Whoa.
So good.
Are you the star of the show or what? So you know everybody wants to see you instead of mom rolling up carpets.
I'm the main character.
You're a good boy, Doug. Well, we're just about all packed up and ready to hit the road. It has been such a beautiful few days here. One last time I have to say it. I cannot believe this view. It's crazy there is a campground here. Today, there are, I think, winds coming up to almost 50-mile-per-hour gusts. So we definitely wouldn't want to be here today, but it was so great that it was so calm and beautiful yesterday. I want to give a big thank you to DJI for sponsoring today's video. We really enjoyed using those batteries. They are super high quality and they definitely saved us a lot of our trailer battery. We were really able to splurge a little bit, not worry so much about what power we were using in the trailer because we were able to use the batteries to charge all all of our devices. I don't think we plugged any devices into the trailer during our whole camping trip. So I know we're gonna get a lot of use out of those. If you're interested in checking out the DJI portable power system, you can check out the links in our description. So we're gonna wrap up this video here. If you're not already, we'd love if you subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Here's your dongle.
That doesn't sound right. Powell? Powell? Ground's like entirely covered in grass.
Glass.
Glass. Would rather it be covered in grass than glass. Oh, they have cute little noses. They have cute little wiggly noses. Oh, they're good boys. They're good boys. Well, I guess Paul is leaving me. I'll just walk back. Oh my goodness gracious. Leaving me in the dust.